Mr. Chair,
After weeks of featuring in the Telkom probe in what had begun to appear as a mysterious hand, Paul Calinghurm, the director of Helios Investment, a firm that has been at the center of the controversial Telkom buyback saga, finally appeared before the National Assembly Joint Committee on Finance and Communications to answer to questions pertaining to the matter.
I, Paul Calinghurm, do swear that the information I shall give before
the British national distanced himself from any direct negotiations in the deal that saw Treasury pay over 6 billion shillings to Jamhuri Holdings, a subsidiary of Helios Investment.
Given my role in Helios and my role in the transaction, it would be more unusual if I did have direct dealings with management team on some of our portfolio companies.
The committee also learned that some top officials from Telkom management benefited from part of the 6 billion saga.
We were doing everything in our power to make sure that Telkom remained a viable business, and as I said, when it was clear that we would not be able, or we wouldn't be the partners that could turn it round, then we looked to exit our investment and pass it back on to the government.
Calinghurm has now been directed to table documents related to the purchase as well as the names of those who benefited from the money paid out to Jamhuri Holdings within the next 7 days.
We are not in bed with any party in any government in any country across the continent.
He, however, denied any involvement of politics in the transactions.
Welcome the members who are joining us now.
Meanwhile, former ICT CS Joe Mucheru also appeared before the committee.
I, Joe Mucheru, do swear.
Mucheru told the committee that Telkom as an entity wasn't a state corporation at the time, hence his office had little to do with the buyback.
Because it was not a state corporation, it was not under the ministry. Actually, it was an investment by the government of Kenya and therefore was managed through the National Treasury, and so the directors and the direction that was done under Telkom was not under the ministry.
The probe continues with more witnesses set to be lined up for questioning before the committee. Philip Murutu, K24, Nairobi.